All the people said I wouldn't last. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Laugh, 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 laugh.
I'd give a 21 gunshot salute with a toy rifle that you bought me, but it won't shoot. And all is well because there's been one too many shots. The sterile robots want to talk to me about detox. Stop the presses, there's been an update delivered via 1:30 a.m. phone call when an only half informative source talks discreetly. Meet me at the family room on the side of the intensive care unit immediately. I'll carry a tune, the siren so loud, can't hear my music. Keep free of negative thoughts, everything will be fine. We all assume that it would go back to the way things were, that it would go back to normal soon. Saw the moon in a way that I never seen it before when I looked up that night into the sky, wondering why, looking for answers. Guess I ain't asked right. I'm guessing most of y'all out there know exactly what that's like. Now tell me, what's that like? It's like a whirlwind of emotions that occurs when moms and dads fight. It's like when a girl grins, an emotion of hers that holds your arm and grabs tight. Hurl him into the ocean, one of them cold sweat heat flash types. But extreme fluctuations and temperature changes have been known to crack pipes. Crack pipes. Crack pipes. Meet me halfway and I'll go the extra length just to help you strength. Meet me at the AA meeting, needing to take more than 12 steps. Bring me to your hiding place so I can face your vice grip. I'll chisel every single monkey off your back with this ice pick. Come meet up with me on the sidelines when the game is over just to say hello. Then afterwards backstage to let me know that you enjoyed the show. And go to grandma's house for Sunday dinner. Sit at the head of the table, take away the fatal flaw you made the day before. I see you bleed. Meet me on Christmas Eve, we can fight but make up before you leave. Make visits with the rest of those who rest in pieces of my dreams. Meet me at the fork in the road where lost souls get indecisive. Meet me at the crossroads so I can have someone to walk into the light with. Nothing at last is sacred. Oh, all the great have fallen. What have I done to myself? It's been way too long. We need to reacquaint. Things are different now. I ain't the same man I was. Hi, how you doing? I'm new and improved with even less to lose. A collector's edition version of a virgin drink. Ordering cocktail teller gone way wrong. To the point of no return. Over the edge and burned out before I even got my shine. Holding my head and pure doubt. Out of insight, out of mindful things to shout and rhyme about. I know I was supposed to change the world and all. Looks like the world got to me first. If you can't beat them, join them. Then hurt the team by beating yourself. I'm different, in a different way. The only thing that stays the same is change. While people claim their states, I state my claim. Sage Francis made a name for himself. For the record, my mother calls me Paul, which was my father's middle name, but Ray stepped in and raised me. It's crazy, but this is a game I play called Shut the Fuck Up. Don't bother calling me at all, cause I'm not answering. Is that a voicemail bomb threat or her broken promise I'm mishandling? Gambling away my money issues. Somebody owes me big bucks. My career depends on explosive vacuum sucking me in and poetry struck a nerve in the listenership. Spoken word then got them all interested. No, I don't have to serve ice cream to little kids. I get to serve MCs who think they ripping it, and poets who think they're somehow significant. Meanwhile, both are loud and ignorant and don't know how to speak to a crowd in an intimate environment. I am different in a different way. The only thing that stays the same is change. And while people claim their states, I state my claims. I'm a quiet-natured player who outwardly hates the game. I shake what I got, which is a jingly pocket. Do my mini-market research and make noise for myself when I walk quick. I talk with authority while I question it. When I ask who am I, I'm left guessing. But if you're a poor man's version of anything, it's your self-perception. I am different. How different? So different. How so? So different. In a different way. Wow, no shit. Growing up in a microscopic town prepared me well for this petri dish where talk is invisible to the naked eye and they hate the guy they're speaking with. I'm a real vegetarian, no chicken, not even fish. I'm a real underground rapper. My tape quality sucks, my records are warped and my CD skips. Lady Luck is a greedy bitch with itchy palms and a case of the gimmies. But I've got an Audi, if she's got an innie, I'll clean her pipes and then sweep her chimney. The beat that's in me is polyrhythmic. You're only 60 heartbeats per minute. A human second hand me down to earth guy who will thrift shoplift his hip hop. I may be getting too big for my britches, but I paid my dues while the cost was climbing. And if I burn too many bridges, I'll never get off this awful island. As long as I've been rhyming, they only started listening. Cause for a while they didn't like how I wouldn't smoke the pot that I was pissing in. And I had no dead homies to honor while pouring out the liquor I don't drink. You can flash all your shiny objects in front of my eyes and I won't blink. Why? I am different. Ooh, so different. Ooh, I'm different. Ooh, so different. I am different. So different. I'm different. So different. I am different. So different. I'm different. So different. Not experimental. I'm different. So different. Like black hockey players. I'm different. Afro mullets. So different. Don't compare me. I am different. Like special people. So different. Not retarded. I am different. Idiot savant. So different. So they say. Different like a platypus, analytical analyst. By the end of this record, I'll make sure all of y'all know who Sage Francis is. Sage Francis, personal journalist, 1968 to 2001. He left with deep breaths in each chest that needs less innovating, cause they're still debating over what rhyme skill is. Sick of waiting for time killers to get over their murder raps. And then he sold his own shirt off his back for cheap exposure. Seek for closure but stayed open-minded. Always seemed to keep composure, peeking over both his eyelids. Speaking vulgar and misleading cultures of ultra-violence, teaching others how to be more loving with brotherly guidance. A bleeding soldier knows the science. He does the math quick then writes without having to think twice. Without asking for advice, letting the scalps peel, having brains picked by headlights before the scabs heal. His death mask conceals his face paint. It feels like a safe place, but it ain't. Feels like it safety seals fates, but it don't. He's not a real saint, just another one of those religious political jokes. And that's not even half of the nutshell. Cats are compelled to crack open to extract his blood cells from. When he comes back from hell again, you'll have a few bones to pick with the fractured skeleton. Sage Francis, anti-socialite, secret admirer, student loner, continental drifter, professional bootlegger, spit doctor, self-referentialist, personal journalist. Word is the worthless wordsmiths we're conversing with, impersonal twists. Heard they're concerned with making the earth shift. These kid games are silly. When all art is signed anonymous, he'll turn that Big Bang Theory into a small pop hypothesis. Sage Francis, death merchant, 1968 to 2001. Devoted son, father to none, husband to something soulless, and didn't spend his life with who he loved. The hardest workers in showbiz need no diamond-studded glove. His time is up. He's still the type poison, make a comeback, kill the white noise till the sun's black. Moonwalk around New York City and get murdered by flocks of sheep who square dance circles inside a box of beats. The California dream sequences end quick. Couldn't find middle ground in little towns on some Midwest trip. He stood for something, fell for every trick in the book, so he stopped believing in the avant-garde in the Eden. Get off the cross. Of course we need the wood to burn a godless, even catch him red-handed only if his palms are bleeding. Sage Francis, non-profit, artificially intelligent, avant-gardian angel, dust miser, 1968 to 2001. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. But get out my weathered face with all that sunshine. Get out my weathered face with all that sunshine. Get out my weathered face with all that sunshine. Get out my weathered face. I want to show you something, she said. As if I had built up enough trust in her to the point where she could show me the type of thing that she had at first introduced by saying she wanted to show it instead of just showing it like look. And I don't feel like looking like the uninterested type. So I say, alright, show that shit. With a little bit more respect and reservation. It was my sister, for Christ's sakes. I'm waiting for a follow-up line. There usually always is the statements like, I want to show you something. Kinda runs in the same vein as statements like, you can't tell anyone. And then promises are made and secrets are kept. I ain't tell anyone about what I seen or heard that day. Mom's the word still. I'm scared to plant ideas in your head while your rebellious side is fertile. Hurdles are getting knocked down. I'm running a losing race. Your legs aren't the only ones marked up. How many dreams have you chased? I could have said this to your face. Maybe you wouldn't have to write like I do. Except I use paper instead of my body now. It's something you might want to try too. From haikus to horror stories, there's something in our blood that we share. Something in our blood that appears on the surface of our skin when we bring it there. My facial expression said I didn't care. Hate and aggression must have made an impression on the little kid who stared. Sitting on the stairs when I would bother to bring my skates. My feeble attempt at being a strong big brother, doing father figure eights, ripping my cape on the ground that it dragged on, tripping on fate and hearing the sounds of a sad song. Listen, it's great sharing time now that dad's gone, but what's with the choice of words and the body parts you decided to tag them on? I'm a vagabond who moved to modern day Babylon and back again with minimal contact. You know I can't ask your mom what's happening. You got such beautiful gifts, what are you doing ruining the packaging? How ironic, come to think I probably put this ink on my back for him. Want you to laugh and sing more. You dropped anchor in a place where dreams go to die and keeping your ass indoors. I'm asking for you to stick it out and see things through. You're asking for me to zip my mouth and keep it just between me and you. 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 So that's what I'ma do. Just between me and you. Away from my cue. If I could have been there from the beginning, if I could be there right now, if I could promise to be there when you need me, would it raise an eyebrow? How would your body be different if I still drop off of visitors in my place to put a smile on your face? Could I erase your body language, telling you it's all been said before, or change the words you wrote, exchanging your scars for my metaphors and atoms in my collection while smiling? Next time you wanna paint with razor blades and need a canvas, use my skin. If I could have been there from the beginning, if I could be there right now, if I could promise to be there when you need me, when you need me, when you need me, give me a shout. Hiding your sins, well, I see the hell that your limbs speak, tongue in cheek, lying awake in bed while other kids sleep. The strength of evil begins to keep your grins weak. No matter the length of a needle, marking up one's body is so much more than skin deep. Feel the pinprick, the grim reap what they sow, and you're trained to say that you're fine. Your threshold for pain is greater than mine. I'm waiting in the lines that you give me patiently while you get caught in the lines that they make you waken in ways that they can't see. If there's a vacancy, as far as room in your life goes, say it to me. And don't do it with a knife under your clothes, cause the anguish of hidden skin is letting my ghost be shown. Plus the language is written in, it's especially close to home. I'm most alone when I'm out of touch with people who feel this type of pain. You might just aim for a day that it's raining to strike a vein and take my name in. Changing your uniform and altering your mindset. Has your pointer finger decided if it was a fault of his or mine yet? I bet. And know the dialect is nowhere I haven't been before, with skin that's sore, battle scars that rise from our inner war, a decorative medals of honor that a father decided to pass to inheritance, and it is repetitive when the kids head in the direction of evidence proving the pain and hurt is relative. All this pain and hurt is relative. All this pain and hurt is relative. If I could have been there from the beginning, if I could be there right now, if I could promise to be there when you need me, would it raise an eyebrow? How would your body be different if I still drop off of visits in my place to put a smile on your face? Could I erase your body language, telling you it's all been said before, or change the words you wrote, exchanging your scars for my metaphors and atoms in my collection while smiling? Next time you wanna paint with razor blades and need a canvas, use my skin. If I could have been there from the beginning, if I could be there right now, if I could promise to be there when you need me, when you need me, when you need me, give me a shout. If I could have been there from the beginning, if I could be there right now, if I could promise to be there when you need me, when you need me, when you need me, give me a shout.
Stop that, Sixtoo, or I'll cut your head off. What? You're on the tape recorder now. What?
Climb trees, go out on a limb to find me. Forget about him, forget about hymns. What are those songs that you sing? What are those songs that are in your head echoing? Sunset and sunrise on my own personal light shows. Flipping switches, moving from bass and bottoms to plateaus. The earth manipulates itself beneath me. I stand still, stagnate, can't kill this lag state. Life manipulates itself around me, but I'm dead still, upright but dead still. Word is still born, I will not stoop to the level of the stoop that y'all chill on. If the building's boarded up and the children of the corner liquor store don't wanna kick it no more, cause holes that fill the wall, sneakers are scuffed and toes have become sore. I saw y'all walk from the hood of tough luck. Yeah, if these walls could talk, they wouldn't shut the fuck up. Jump in your pickup truck and drive from the mountain range. Cash the chips and on your shoulder, cut your losses, die young, count the change. How strange. You think these clouds look lovely? Smoke signals manipulate themselves above me. No symbols are below me enough to overlook. I know you read my every move, I wrote the book. Mine not the blemishes, that's on my premise. Endlessness is my to be continued. Noticing nervousness in my footnotes when being interviewed. Shaking uncontrollably. How you doing? Not bad, how about you? Brought it right back to me like what you been up to. I don't talk to freaks. I even ignore my neighbors who live down the stairs. I walk the streets and they don't know that I'm famous in 2,000 years. So I say shit loud in their ears and spit a wretched verse in their face, disrespecting their personal space. In a split second, curtains and drapes get closed. They think they've shut me out, but I can see the ugly mouth in the shape of O's. I'd break their window with a stone, then has a note attached. It says, I hate Jim Crow, and here's a poem that lets you know the haps. I've got a golden axe, and I chop cherry trees down. Dead to this world, bury me now. I am from a distant place that sits and waits for my belated time to come, but it's too late, I miss my fate, I F with the deaf, blind and dumb. My father taught me one thing, how to fire a gun. I don't bother, this is survival for fun. I have become the most sinister Sin City slicker, cynical dim-witted trickster, critical shit-grinning hipster. Whisper to my ear hole, tell me not to be fearful, be careful, not to make any sudden movements, show me your soul. I like to study shoe prints. You stepped to me before. I can recognize the stubby toes and left these guys with bloody clothes. For a second time, nobody knows the pain I've seen. Nobody knows the pain I've seen. Nobody knows why I've got a bloody nose. How they made it bleed. Climb trees, God on a limb to find me. Forget about him, forget about him. What are those songs that you sing? What are those songs that are in your head echoing? I am not here to make a change. I break chains, I break dance moves and move strange. Famous is infamous for inflammatory mission statements. Living in basements, subterranean secret service agents with little patience. A pediatrician who hates kids and women's livers getting choked to death by their own babies' bibs. Baby, did you know that I love women who hate mankind? Talk about it all the damn time. Keep it coming,
I hate men.
This conversation's mine. All the stalking, boring small talk, and a trademark this facial expression called God. So fuck off! My dysfunction souped by ninjas and hockey fights, while discussion groups infringe upon my copyrights. All them bitches want me tonight. I've been so great and respectful. They only get salty when I bend them into the shape for pretzel. Make them flexible when I break the schedule. It only got hard when I ask them politely not to fight me and to give up. God damn, this is easier than I thought it would be. I'll attend any party and I'll fight it as long as they're invited cordially. Unfortunately, I've only got so many hundred openings. But talk to me, I wanna take you all under my broken wings. Who's the right man for the job? Put up your hands, y'all, cause I'm not tall enough to stand up to God. Who's the right woman? Throw up one hand and wave it now. I'm taking you down. She's a fairy with broken wings. I used to watch her perform, and if she hears me, I hope she sings songs that have me going right back. Couldn't find anyone in town to talk about how no one like that should be confined to the ground we walk. She glides, but it seems like she floats, and these folks decide to crush her wings until they're permanently broke. She'd ride gusts of wind just by the way she spoke. She cries, but loves to sing songs of freedom and hope. On the east side, hustling, discussing things that we quote in shallow conversations as if we have deep throats. We choke on our confusion, not sure if it's a heat stroke or if we need coats. Trading in our cheap jokes for her C notes. I see notes being passed to ask to see what these creeps wrote. The fine silly kids that flying privileges read folks. Ski slopes have been blocked off, they can't chat sit. Had weights tied to her ankles, she most definitely can't skip down. She's held down by the transcripts my hands grip. Try to tie her wings back on before they're once again clip. Panic stricken, she'll remain stuck on a Titanic sinking. She's trying to stay up, change her plan thinking it's okay. See, this is strange, but Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves in a way that kept them chained up. I'd like to see her take flight into the stars instead of letting her fly free. They keep her in jaws instead of letting them fly free. They keep them in jaws. I put my hand to the glass so hard that it might break the prison bars. It isn't hard to see why they keep her captive. She's naturally attractive, speaks with ad-libs. She's uncommonly talented. Ain't enough adjectives to do her disposition justice. Kids are wishing for just a kiss and a submission to touch her lips. They can't trust her with freedom of movement. That's a chance to lose her quick if she ups and splits. You might as well call that discussion quick. They have ways to keep her down. The government's underlings enslave people in this town, especially if their culture's rich, exploiting talents, making her do a bunch of tricks with the rest of the wingless imports. Repeatedly told, you ain't a theory, just a bitch. But that stick, rub your tits, thrust your hips, suck my dick, and run your shit. She's a fairy with broken wings. I used to go watch her perform, and if she hears me, I hope she sings songs that have me going right back. Couldn't find anyone in town to talk about how no one like that should be confined to the ground. When I was down in New York, she'd send me letters and I read her passages about how I left her to the savages. No matter how sad that is, I didn't cry, cause it was only a matter of time before they figured me out and tried to strip my pride. I knew the scoop, wish you could have seen the blueprints in my eye when I flew the coop, utilizing overground railroads in the sky. It was live or die. Let me let you in on the secret of mine. Me and you are different, girl. We don't even need wings to fly.
feature for you now. Captain of our slam team, Sage Francis. Yeah.
It was the that got me. It was the break. It was the 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 it was the
Name's Francis, but everybody calls me famous. Any of you guys call me Francis, and I'll kill you. And I don't like nobody touching my stuff. If I catch any of you guys in my stuff, I'll kill you. Also, I don't like nobody touching me. Now, any of you homos touch me, and I'll kill you.
Settle down here. I can't. I gotta be free. I'm an artist. I enjoy the company of women. I love them. It's just, I don't need them. That's the way it is when you're a true artist. I let my feelings come out in my music.
Fuck, I hate everybody. Not part of any scene. Do my own thing. My mind is a machine gun, my body's a bullet, the audience is the target.
Yeah, well, maybe if you let your feelings out in real life, then your music would be even better.
Look, I know I'm dirty and everything, but I just want to talk to you just a minute. I just... Ooh.
Dirty. Dirt. I am more than two-faced. I've got at least 6 with cheap tricks to hide my not so pretty side while accentuating chasing lips. I use Baton Rouge to battle crews who like the remix, and you just act confused by the way I choose to fuck with a double helix. Cut it with me quick, get befuddled and seasick. My ugly mug will be equipped to make it a struggle to see shit. A beat kicks, my belly feels empty. I want a person there. I curse and swear and act unmother-like until I persevere. Haven't been to church in years. Right now that's the setting. Couldn't think of a better place to cover my face and have a wedding. Subsetting how plastic my mask is getting. It's melting, releasing toxic fumes. Covered by lots of perfume. Never coming out of my closet of costumes. Cartoon versions of myself get drawn out, and after that occurs, time gets consumed. I'm in the dressing room with the caricatures till my head is cured. I'm heading for pedicures and manicures. Man, if you're not damn sure of whether or not to pop the question, I'll let you in on the answer. Think of sex in a camper, a phony life with a trophy wife, menthol cigarettes and cancer, smoking mirrors. So sophisticated. So cool. I am an illusion specialist, turning tricks who could never diss. The one they wake up next to, even if it's not the one they went to bed with. Breakfast at Tiffany's, skip lunch, make sure the dinner table is candlelit. Switch my feet until they crunch when I'm unable to make these sandals fit. I can't just sit, I need to move and power walk because Oprah said it and I won't forget it. She does it during the opening credits. I'm so synthetic, I like the smell of coke, get it? A pound on my nose, power the hose, who pound on the hose while playing in a pound of snow and I'm getting snow plowed. I know, it's time to fuck the guy now. I just applied blush and look surprised, but it's the way I pluck my eyebrows. Time out, I'm in a tanning booth, reading Daniel Steele, and I'm planting banana peels beneath every damn man's heel, waiting for them to fall for my sad trick. I stop, drop, and kneel. With a little touch of magic, I'll let David Copperfield. I'm not real, but I've got feelings, except in my nipples cause of the breast implants. To have my chest enhanced, I pant in dresses, but never dress in pants. Club hopping, strobe like honey, addicted to wrinkle cream, sipping on Listerine. Mr. Clean don't like the smell of nicotine, smoking mirrors. So sophisticated. So cool. I am dirty. Dirty.
the very top. Nosdam else, my first name is Paul. If you like me, send a letter or call. And if you wanna give me something, man, don't stall.
Yeah. Let's stop the break this.
I've got some letters inside of my drawer that should have been stamped and delivered. One is addressed to my ex, it says I'm the type of man who can't be lived with. One is addressed to my friends, it says I'm a mess, so y'all can't visit. One is addressed to myself, but I don't know which personality or hand to give it. I'm a goddamn misfit, mismatched but never miss much. Miss the right time, wrong place with the long face until our lips touch. I don't miss the mistrust, it's what got our messages mixed up. For a rip up your letters, let us see if I can tear you away from his clutch. This stuff's a whole other drawer from a different dresser. I'm not ready to address. I went to the west to get my mind off things I'm already depressed. I give up, get let down, downplay, play games, put on my game face, my pharmaceutical needs, feed on my medicine. I don't like the way that it tastes. I go place to place without enough money to put a bed under me. I share my sleeping space with rodents, insects, and dust bunnies. I laugh at the mess I've created for myself until it gets unfunny, but I'm content in the fact that they don't expect respect, sex, love, or trust from me. When I'm hungry, I can taste it. I hide in the basement, check up on me every now and then, cause my mood swings low, I can feel myself going down again. Off is easy, getting put on takes a bit of ass kissing. I'd rather listen to myself lop on the ground than hear the sound of a mattress spring. I rap and sing, talking right, and often type with 2 fingers, the hunt and kill method. I edit 1/3 of a word per second. Your email sent in my unsent box. If you're a girl that I miss, you'll eventually get my virtual goodbye kiss. The rest are addressed to my friends in the subject line is just check this fine bitch. And one for myself's untitled, but it's the same virus. My wrist gets slit on your shoulder blades when I lose my grip. When I hold your face, let it drip on your golden lace. Silver slip spilling all over the place. I lay my jacket over the blood puddle when we go on dates. To prove I'm a gentleman, pedaling my bike at a slower pace. The sum of the parts doesn't equal the whole, she states. Before my parents get home, I'll take time to find the fragments of our relationship. Glue back together this broken vase. 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 Falling in love is easy. Falling out of love takes a bit of practice. I'm good at both without even owning a mattress. I never asked for a kiss without deserving one. If you never saw me cry before, wait for the next time I wake up on the wrong side of the floor. I've got some letters inside of my drawer that should have been sent by now, sealed in an envelope. One is addressed to my ex and it says that I feel our friendship's a joke. One is addressed to my friend and it says his ex-girlfriend's on coke. And one is addressed to myself on a personal note, unopened, filled with endless quotes. Whenever I spoke, they'd close me in and bust my lip. Now I wear parentheses on my temples, step to the podium and just think. Whenever lonely, I shrink and hold myself squeezing tight before I sprawl out on the hardwood floor and kiss myself to sleep at night. I have dreams of flight, but I'm not floating. The ground is approaching awful quick, so I wake up screaming for you to catch me. That's what I start every day off with. That's what I start every day off with. That's what I start every day off with. I may talk shit, but ain't much else to do in this prison cell. And lucky for me, no one really listens well, especially when I diss myself. I fly away in a pig when my living hell freezes over. And since I'm used to the cold, I'll be able to rest my head on Jesus' shoulder. Explanations are in order for why these floorboards are always freezing. Guess it'll all make sense once we get older and reach the age of reason. Till then, I'll have no reason to sleep in, not even on weekends, unless we're together, cause my willpower will probably weaken deep in. My appreciation for the current condition, cause I'm sick of always feeling like something is missing. I slumber in one position, crouched up and feet alike, and the couch sucks cause my feet are like giving no space to breathe while I embrace my knees. It's off to the floor cause I can't sleep nowhere else. That's why I write these letters to all of y'all, but never send them. It's better to just keep to myself. Eviction notice is a two-parter. It's about how drugs are the gateway to fun and flat laugh lines. There's effort in her smile and it shouldn't be that way. Her last days are being snuffed out in an ashtray. That's pricely. Trying to intercept the passing away, I've asked nicely, but I've learned not to feed the hand that bites me. This morning, the cradle rocks the hand as as I bang on pots and pans. She just playing in her warning labeled box again. She wants a man I can look up to, a role model to come through. Don't bother unpacking your car. Synogen-filled thrill sticks, this girl will spit fire. Got me doing pirouettes over her guilt trip wire. I still skip by a landmine or two. See, I've learned the landscape, all the while practicing my firm handshake. Hair trigger finger itch to spark any conversation. Said explosive personalities don't want deadly confrontation. What happens in between her lips? She needs a fix more than she knows. A friend's a bitch and needs to go. There's a note on the door. Eviction notice. Listen, one of us is leaving, and when I say us, I mean you. You're leaving. You're leaving. You're leaving. I'm in the house, y'all. I'm in the house, y'all. And ain't no little piece of paper gonna kick me out, y'all. I'm in the house. I'm in the house, and ain't no legal separation gonna kick my ass out. I'm in the house, y'all. I'm in the house, y'all. And ain't no new boyfriend gonna kick me out, y'all. Dad, I'm in the house. I'm in the house. Ain't no snot-nosed brat gonna kick my ass out. Pick me. Please leave me be. Leave me. Please leave me. Leave me, please. Please leave me be. Leave me. Please leave me. Please leave me. Leave me. The song is called Eviction Notice. It's a two-parter. Basically, it's about how sacrifice and vices will invite themselves to an overstayed welcome at your haunted house parties. One time. There's effort in her smile, and it shouldn't be like that. Her final evenings have her drowning in a nightcap, and that's costly. Trying to keep her on the right track, I ask softly, but she just says, back off me, and I've learned to space her private respect. She breathes some room to need, and every afternoon proceeds to mix her liquid sitter while preparing baby food to feed. She wants a man I can look up to, a mentor. Fuck you! Get your things packed. Yes, kids, the poison is the message in the bottle. Before the dawn, she'll have to kill all fetal positions by ingesting a morning after pill. Crawling fast until I get rewarded for how good I behave while practicing my goodbye way. Should I stay after planning my escape routes and shouting out? Is there a lifeguard in the lighthouse? To the rescue bottle, mouth to mouth. Between her lips she sips. She needs a fix more than she knows. A friend's a bitch, and there's a note on the door. Eviction notice. Fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Fuck you!
Fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Fuck you! Get the fuck out of my house!
Fun times, fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Fuck you!
One more time, guys. Fun times, fun times, fun times.
Get out.
I love you.
Get out! Get the fuck out of here! Get out! Go!
Your mother would like to hear from you.
I never held a funeral for that big part of me that died. I need to put these thoughts to rest. I need to find a peace of mind. I need to peace my mind. Find a peace of mind to rest in. Need to find someone to confide in. And let the rest in. Need to start resting. Needless to say, I couldn't hide. Thinking grown men shouldn't cry. Had I known then what I know now, had I thought now what I knew then, I might still be human with all the little stupid fixins. As I fixins and vixens, Vic souls, stitch clothes for the characters they played and switch roles. Nail me to the cross dress, the holy cloth costs less. I toss less if I still had your soft breast to rest my head on. Since you've been gone, I recall my issues with problems and hate, but I can't exactly remember the model or make. Now glass bottles breaking my death grip. I'm about to take the next quick exit and end this head trip. My bed stripped of its blankets, comforters, pillows, and sheets, but I might have to peel off all my skin to remove your scent in order to sleep. I had my highs and lows. When on top I let you peek out over my nose, sitting on my shoulders, and I suppose if I had a backbone, you might still be here. My skin is filthy from my lows when you weren't there, but to keep from feeling guilty, I collected the dirt, kept it piling up. Now Mr. Feel Nothing, Mr. Feel Nothing saves his tears inside of a cup, and he drinks, and he forgets that he's an asshole, jealous of his ghost and doubts he even has a soul. My secret pleasures got my inner demons gossiping. I'm a ghostwriter for the horrorcore lyrics my personal monsters sing. I'm sitting in a stranger's tub with all my clothes on, shivering, considering the dangers of love. They get half of what I have to give, if that. It's all about the packaging, they're distracted by the gift wrap. Predictable, easy to manipulate. They're foreshadow puppets and I'm waiting for their strings to break. The pillars that once held up my halfway house have been taken out. I'm in my last days now, there's a change coming soon. I just wanna crawl back into my mother's womb. I need a comfort zone, but obviously I need to find another home to call my own and always return to. And I want it to be you. I sit and stare and zone out. I think a lot and never sleep. Create memories to remember and then I forget to eat. Went to the street used to live on. Stared at the bedroom window of your old home with puppy eyes, waiting for God to throw me a bone. I'd settle for one more goodbye kiss. While I settle for less, I'm unsettled at best. Sulking while abandoning settlements. Insulting my companion's intelligence. Conversing with baby talk. Practicing mind games. Rehearsing with playful thoughts. The way we fought that made my blood bubble then turn cold. When you made me walk through rain and mud puddles on a dirt road that left me so messy. Forget me not, I've got more mud to sling. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad one that I'm with thinks sex is a beautiful thing, and that's simply adorable. When my time is affordable, dimes pay the price, I get abusive, and that's the truth. It's just a fucking shame, this is how I choose to communicate. Excuses I produce have their roots in the music I make. She's not a fan, nor am I famous. I may just change and adjust when I branch out and leave. Get off my damn couch and achieve what I dream about. Leave my house, hand out my keys to the sleepless beauty who failed math class and can't count her Z's. The tree dies, she says that she's mine, she's my proprietress. Can't hold on to most of what I own. Besides, she likes to kiss, and that's cute. I hug her till I start to hurt her. She wants to dance to my pulse, but I've got heart murmurs. A shark circles our lifeboat till its fin folds. The monster we created might choke in clothes. I'm naked walking tight ropes without big toes. Couldn't see this with the night scope if my skin glowed. Falling, calling for a safety net. The great white might drain me of my life, biting to my veiny neck. Wet dreams of falling asleep could dry up when she sees it. I bleed off beat, head over heels cause she's tripping on her own feet. That puzzled look on her face still isn't complete. She gives bits and pieces of herself while I'm breaking myself open. I pour my contents to a shelf. Pardon me, but is that me wearing my heart on my sleeve with razor sharp teeth gnawing at my wrist? How beautiful is this? The most beautifulest thing in the world is making up words when I have none else left to say to a girl. Making her curl up in a ball in the corner of my eye, taking a time out. I don't want her to cry. I don't ever want to be considered the sort of guy who says I just might break your face tonight. Spread my love like the legs of a crack whore. We sleep together but don't sleep to keep it simple. You dance around me like a fire. Blow me away, blow me away. Spread my love like the legs of a crack whore. We sleep together but don't sleep to keep it simple. Dance around me like a fire, blow me out and I send you love poems in the form of smoke signals. Over average marriage, materialist, Mr. Righteous, a savage miscarriage of just us, and the dust it never settles. I'm rusted, spreads and metal to make it weak, plus disgustingly ugly. Nobody wants to fuck with or touch me. Underappreciated with 100 weaknesses. What do I need to live? The blood I bleed is thicker than the skin I shed people with. Beat a fist to the air, pretend to make believe she cares. Till I open up old wounds and the usual bruises on my ego appear. I'm a low self-esteem engine in need of a horsepower. Hot as sleeping powder. Dark clouds follow me with deep secrets. I need a colder shower. The showboat when exposed is open at the quest. Cause it won't flow if it turns out these are permanent echoes in his chest. I think it's best to turn the reverb down, kill the delay, and get me the fuck out of this cave. I could paint you pictures all day, but I'm not gonna pander to Neanderthals that way. I'm not gonna pander to Neanderthals today. One that I'm with thinks sex is a beautiful thing. She thinks I'm something special, she's my specialist. More beautiful than sex. Cause only something like sex makes something so lovely turn ugly and fuck up shit. I'm holding a sleepless beauty pageant on my shark-infested waterbed until it's punctured. Spread my love, spread my love, spread my love until I pull a muscle. Spread my love, spread my love, spread my love until it's see-through. Spread my love like the legs of a crack hole. We sleep together but don't seem to keep it simple. You dance around me like a simple. There's around me like a fire, blow me out, and I send you love poems in the form of smoke signals. I played Connect the Dots with your beauty marks, and I ended up with picture perfect sheet music. I read your musical notes with the composer's eyes and heard our song for the first time. My spine is still tingling. Mental images of your fine tune is what I've been nodding my head to lately, and every now and then you can catch me humming your nudity under my heavy breath. I heavily suggest you resurrect your ancient neglected dust collector if you distrust the dissonance in my seldom plucked heartstrings. Sit stripped before your full length, perform your reflection backwards. Maybe then you'll understand the rhythm in my movement. Listen when the news is sent. Extend when the rules are bent. I'll be waiting to take your lead. Make me a victim of your two-step. Make me an apprentice of your body parts. Teach me the dance to your beauty marks. I'm stepping on toes here and I don't care. It's hopeless. It's hopeless. It's hopelessness. It's hopelessness holding this openness to blow a kiss. So close your lips, but don't get pissed and throw a fist at this vocalist. I'm not emotionless. In fact, I broke my wrist when I wrote the list of all those I miss. This it's my poker face. Mr. Feel Nothing.
Kill your mother. Kill your mother. Mother. Kill your mother. Mother. Kill your mother. Mother.
Every family has their misunderstanding, and you know, the teenager in the house will do something.
Kill your mother.
How do you cut your parents? How do you cut your parents?
Well, most of the time when it do happen, I think it's because of the parent always riding the team back, you know, like always telling them what to do, where to go, and how to do this and all that. I don't think that's right because me, myself, I don't like to be pushed around like that. I don't like to be told what to do and, you know, what not to do. I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
It's Mother's Day. I bet you want it to stay. It was meant for you, for all the things you do. Hey, what can I say? I've got the best mother. There really is no other. You're my mom, unlike a bomb. You've got your stuff together. I made this song too, but I hope you already knew that when we blow, you will know I still love you. That's all.
Tonight, I'm in the mood for some unscheduled affection, spontaneous combustion, playing with my fire inside, burning my inner child black into skin to the tint of his sweatshirt. Hey, when you play with the big boys, you get hurt. I used to suck my thumb while rubbing some blankies across my cheek, till my mom denied me access. I bawled for weeks, we don't speak to this day. I came to terms with my fear and loathing. Now I wear this clothing like it's an extra layer of old skin, afraid to shed tears in the fabric from years that I had it found abandoned on the stairs to the attic, collecting runaway skin cells, absorbing memories, spent to hell and back, dragged through the dirt and even warned by enemies. Born in the 70s of the 20th century, making that distinctions for future reference in case y'all remember me and my genesis. What's most important is to remember this: women and men are pissed when they kiss, they exchange spit that is venomous. Most of it is affectionate, and the effects of this has us quick to clench your fist. Don't get fancy with your paintbrush when you reminisce. I'm sentimental and I miss what used to be close to me, or maybe I just got OCD and I can break my old routines. Hopefully I reconcile with my inseparables, with eyes aside from head to toes, instead of symbolizing clothes, identifying with outside symbols. Cut out the middleman, but my whoopee is in demand. Yeah, I'm feeling like a kid again. It protected me from the wind, seeing sand. Keep me safe from the crazy cemetery walks in every awkward moment. Spent talking with the boogeyman. Managed unconditional comfortably. Certain circumstance was abandoned as I've come to understand.
The monsters are under my bed again. The monsters are under my bed again. Dedicated to the memory of my black sweatshirt.
Death is a dignitary who, when he comes announced, is to be received with formal manifestations of respect, even by those most familiar with him.
Every midnight, we sit at the coffee table and we share a cup of tea. He stays up with me and we discuss things. Most of the time he just listens, other times offers suggestions, or he just ignores my questions. It gets more depressing as time passes. Every night I ask this one question and all he does is wipe his glasses. It's aggravating as hell. I'm just waiting to tell whether or not he can even remember the answer, whether or not he's choosing not to tamper with his memory, whether or not he can even remember me. What a waste of time. But every night it's that same damn routine. One green cup of tea and me stuck all by myself once it's empty. Then I'm off the bed with plenty of caffeine to keep me up and thinking. The cup I'm drinking from is never clean. I can't remember if it's a dream. Once I awaken I walk from my messy bed and anticipate the next late night talk. You don't scare me. Why are you still sitting here? Not afraid of me. You are not intimidating. What is it that you want from me? I'm not leaving. I want to stay. Every midnight, we sit at the coffee table and we share a cup of tea. He stays up with me and we discuss things. Most of the time he just listens, other times offers suggestions with his awful expressions, altered reflections. His whole aura is see-through with more confessions. I don't want to leave you. This cup should be bottomless. As my insecurities spill, I see his face fading away. I surely need a refill. I purposely keep still and don't move much, except to wet my lips with sips. With every kiss of death I lose touch. I sip the tea carefully, cause it's at the degree of separation. Tasting his forked tongue in bilingual conversation, waiting for his answer still. And at any given chance I will sweeten low my bitter past. Let the cancer kill the small talk. Alright man, this bitter taste in my mouth needs to get washed out. Ghosts in this house don't have anything timely to talk about. The concept is dead, there's nothing death should interrupt. I went to bed last night with one sip left in the cup.
Can't make my tire and can't be a flyer. By the age of 16 I'm able to retire.
Rolling on some lonesome highway east of Omaha. You can listen to the engine rolling out as one long song. You can think about the woman or the whore you mongered the night before. I'm really feeling those lighters. Sometimes you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All them same old cliches. Is that sage or it's all sand? And you always feel outnumbered when you go to the scribble jam. Say here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go. I'm playing a star again. Here I go. My name is Strange. This is the real motherfucking deal, y'all. I'm really feeling those lighters. When you walk into the restaurant, strung out from the road, you can feel the eyes upon you as they're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you when they ask if they can download. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last MC, ridiculing what he said. Say here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go. I'm playing a star again.
It's time to rethink every fact that is imaginable. Survival instinct dwells in a past that is uninhabitable. I happen to pull fast ones over the slow parole board who likes to speak to defanged wolves who cry sheep. Time seeps into our skin, age indicates how long we've been lost in space. I keep putting expressionless looks on my face, an awful waste of human skin who waits for autumn to begin. My fall from grace will do me in too late. I'm out of season. No spring chicken, summer romance novel writer could win a prize. It's Nobel, go to hell in a riding vehicle that he winterized. I've changed my mind more often than my undergarments about abortion and other nonsense. I'm an orphan who comes from Providence. I am a sign from God for the parentally misguided. And I know the state is not an ocean, not an island, not a road. If I don't know where I come from, how do I know where to go? It's not where you're from, not where you're at, it's where you're going. And I am going home. And I know the state is not an ocean, not an island, not a road. If I don't know where I come from, how do I know where to go? It's not where you're from, not where you're at, it's where you're going. And I am going home to where? The land of the lost souls, feeling a loneliness that really only exists in abandoned foster homes. How many images of missing kids can be fit onto a milk carton, framed? They're starting to look the same, starting to say his name and claim privileges as if they found him. The strangest little kids surrounding the circle of false friendship rings of firearms are connected at the elbow cause they're tired moms unexpectedly let go. The Velcro-like component that keeps their unit cohesive, it's the music, so we give reasons to get sober. Life experiences to hum to. These kids play Red Rover, I look for weaknesses to run through. With reckless abandon, they stand and refuse to go down. Pinballs in their machine bounce between abusive homes now. If it's fight or flight, they'll just choose to throw down. Ain't nothing like beating a dead horse, riding it through a ghost town. A move with no sound. Used to think I was invisible, till they stopped me mid-stride and said, I think I've seen a picture of you. Picture that. I said, nah, I just got one of them faces placed next to an expiration date that changes. I kinda look familiar. My name is on the tip of your tongue. The lost look on my face makes you play dumb. Say something colloquial. I need to get my bearings and a feel for where I'm at. But you ain't hearing that, they shout freeze. I'm a tourist trapped by townies who put bounties out on me in all surrounding counties. Before I bounce, I hear them shout, can someone help us out, please? We're all alone in the foster home, killing ourselves with the house keys. Not every broken home can come equipped with a fix-it man, and it's a smelly mess once the shit hits the fan. Kids just stand in their circle jerks with their dicks in the sand, saying fuck the world, cause they ain't got no girl, but who do they think I am? Think again, I'm not that quick to plan ahead of time. I'm 2 steps behind the schedule, they pretend to have read my mind. I think they just misread the lines in the palm of my hand, cause they're random scars caused from slapboxing with landlords. I ran with the dogs till I realized they were all mutts turned bitch once the dog catcher caught up. Forced into trucks, boarded up, put to sleep in the pound. Being an orphan sucks, but I'm through with sneaking around. I see my frown posted up on street lights and telephone poles. From what they show, it seems like I never grow old. From what they show, it seems like I never go home. And that doesn't seem right, cause they won't let me grow. And this is where some go to avoid the sun rays and the noise of subways. Emerging introverted, unemployed and unshaved. I feel rewarded offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. This is where some go to avoid the sun rays and the noise of subways. Emerging introverted, unemployed and unshaved. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways. And I know my state is not an ocean, not an island, not a road. If I don't know where I come from, how do I know where to go? It's not where you're from, not where you're at, it's where you're going. And I am going home to the land of the lost souls, feeling a loneliness that really only exists in abandoned foster homes. Offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways. I feel rewarded offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways. Rewarded offering a finder's fee that I know no one will pay. I've got multiple personalities and my inner children are runaways. one fine young looking man. You know that? You look good. You look good. You look marvelous. I don't look at myself in the mirror cause I'm a narcissist. I simply like to watch myself exist. Now I'm in a fog and mist. Now my reflection is anonymous. Ponder this. I seen a reflection of my soul in the store window. Caught in limbo cause I was dressed all in Timbos. Having fantasies of playing polo with Ralph Lauren and a Tommy Hill. And my paper thin spirit was still grieving from the Versace kill in Florida. Open the door to the store and I walk down the corridor to see they had a blowout sale on Nautica. I've always been a lord of the button down flies. Being there a half price, I pass them on by looking for Levi's. But guess what? All my favorite clothing lines and hip designs were being liquidized and it made me sick to my eyes. I don't understand when I had no ends. The price is quick to rise. I'll buy a pair of trends even if it didn't fit my size. Purchase a surplus of fads from merchants whose ads made these cheap ass fabrics that were so worthless and sad just look priceless. They used unethical devices to attack my sense of self-worth during my prepubescent crisis. Fed into my insecurities, so instead of being righteous, I want everyone to see me like this. It's all about who looks the nicest. Ice is falling off my rollie onto my body. Shoot, I hope the hell it doesn't melt and ruin my Armani suit. While I'm sweating this, some kid who doesn't got any loot is buying my necklace along with my same exact khakis and army boots. What? This is blasphemous. Since Adidas tried changing its logo, there ain't nothing been as whack as this. It's probably a stunt being pulled by animal rights activists cause of all that third world country garbage. While these monkeys sweat over my name brands that exchange hands from enslaved lands, I wonder if I'm the same man without reward for what I bought but can't still afford. This is a type of self-realization that might have killed the Lord. Didn't mind working free as a walking billboard. Now I want my money back. As the ice spilled and poured onto the floor, I did see a distorted reflection of my Nike hat. I don't know how others might react. For me it was an unsightly act that helped me get my psyche back. I stood 5 feet back, afraid that it might strike me. Clack, clack. I think I'm kidding. Yeah, it's no big thing. What I seen made my heart hurt, stomach turn, throat burn, teeth cringe, spine tingle, and ribs sting. I noticed that the swoosh symbol was nothing but a whip in mid-swing. How could some of y'all even look at yourselves? How could some of y'all even look at yourselves? How could some of y'all even look at yourselves? Look at you, dude. Look at you. I don't look at myself in the mirror cause I'm a narcissist. I simply like to watch myself exist. I'm in a fog and mist. Sage Francis, never rock Satan's checkmark. Joe Beats, never rock Satan's checkmark. Non-profits will not rock Satan's checkmark. AOI, TSS, probably rock. That's alright. Rhyme sayers, atmosphere, Mr. Dibbs, idea and abilities, Jaybird, Shalem B, ADM, Adverse, Buck 65, Anticon, Soul, Alias, Sixtoo, J-Zone, E-Dawn, DJ Mech, Breeze, Manic, Well, Apathy, Rhode Island. I know I look good. Stop sweating me. I'm making myself look pretty. I'm making myself look pretty for you. I'm making myself look prettier. Let me rub my back against the notches on your bedpost. The scratches afterthoughts off my flesh and shed ghosts. My head's close to your closet door. Cut the glass to my ear, my nose is in your business. I smell something fishy here. I hear bones rattling, poems battling for space and time. Phones that are ring when I make judgment calls with pickup lines. Sexual hang-ups leave me waiting nude while alone. It gets aggravating, masturbating to a dial tone. I'm the home to runaway trains of thought. My one-track mind is a collision in a course where victims cross bedroom eyes. Uncross their legs, exposing inner thighs. I disrobe, I show my most convincing disguise. I've lived so many lives. Each death has left my face scarred. Hit so many lies under my breath that I can't face scar. Dig into my mind. Deep enough you find a graveyard. Get nervous, bodies will resurface every time it rains hard. Don't cry, girl. Let me outline your shortcomings. My world is full of them and they're all in the long runnings. It's all fun and games, all done in vain. It's hell of fucking shame. I ain't the one. Well, I'm the one to complain. I'm the one to come home, compare, contrast, come fast. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Nothing lasts, don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. I'm making making myself look pretty. I'm making myself look pretty for you. I'm making myself look prettier. Taking an acid bath, pissing on the shower curtain. The gal just laughed and starts dissing my towel turban. I had to ask if she knew how to listen. Now I'm certain, now my task just to get up in her like I was a surgeon. I'm a virgin who makes exceptions at sunset. My dirty skin gets cleansed by the summer sweat. Have some respect. I don't need you new and clean. I don't want the procedure routine. A screw machine with a few bolts loose. Robot response, touch tone. Here trigger happy-go-lucky emotion monger wants a love poem. Run home, dip into your closet and jump on. Your secret admirer stuck higher up and he's unknown. Looking down on you. Can y'all bear the burden? My ears are hurting. I found a few gears are turning with squeaky wheels. Get the grease, it's a damn nuisance. Understand the blueprints for our mechanical movements. It never ends smooth sense. We abuse the earth, grab a handful of pubic and remove the turf. Refuse its worth, we lose our shirt. She assumed the worst, needed proof of birth. I'm leaving this universe. It seems doomed and cursed. If you come first, come fast, come here, come back, compare, contrast, complain, constrain, constantly ask complicated questions, contain scientific answers in your flask. Condone, condemn, come home, come friend, confuse common issues, continue, comprehend, karma, chameleon, come again, continue to come in you, come to daddy, condescend, come and bring us confidence, cunnilingus compliments, come to think it's went from guilty consciousness to common sense. Calm down, complete, compound, come eat our common ground, meat from man-made concrete. Come to the street, conquer the weak, come to terms with coming last. Make love to the present, fuck the past. I make love to the present, fuck the past. Nothing lasts, don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. I'm making myself look pretty. I'm making myself look pretty for you. I'm making myself look prettier. When I make love to the present, fuck the past. When I make love to the present, fuck the past. When I make love to the present, fuck the past. Fuck the past. Come now. When I make love to the president, when I make love to the president, when I make love to the president, fuck the pastor. Come now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I can handle she goes channel to channel cold looking for that hero.
Frank, what's up, man? Watching some bullshit on the news. Fucking bullshit. Reporters trying to win the fucking Emmy.
Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. It's the makeshift, the patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself via live telecast. Coming live from my own funeral. Beautiful weather offered a nice shine, which is suitable for a full view of a forever altered skyline. It's times like these I freestyle biased opinions. Every other sentence, my journalist ethics slip when I pass them off as objective. Don't give me that ethical shit. I've got exclusive explicit images to present to impressionable American kids, and it's time to show this world how big our edifice is. That's exactly what they attacked when a typically dark-skinned Disney villain used civilians against civilians and charged the Trojan horses into our building, using commercial aviation as instruments of destruction. Pregnant women couldn't protect their children. Wheelchairs were stairway obstructions. I have to backpedal from the shower of glass and metal, wondering how after it settles we'll find who provided power to radical rebels. The melting pot seems to be calling the kettle black when it boils over, but only on our own soil. So the little boy holds a toy soldier and waits for the suit and tie to come home. We won't wait till he's older before we destroy hopes for a colder war to end. I'll get a close-up of his head. Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. How's my hair look? Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. Run that tape back. Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. It looks just like a movie. It's the makeshift, the patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself while the stock markets crash. The city is is covered in inches of muck. I see some other pictures of victims are up. Grieving mothers are thinking their children are stuck. Leaping lovers are making decisions to jump while holding hands to escape the brutal heat, sometimes in groups of 3. The fallout goes far beyond the toxic clouds where people look like debris. But all they saw after all was said, beyond the talking heads, was the bloody dust with legs looking like the Walking Dead calling for meds. But all the hospitals are overwhelmed. Volunteers need to go the hell home. Moments of silence for firefighters were interrupted by cell phones. Who's gonna make that call to increase an unknown death toll? It's the one we rally behind. He's got a megaphone promising to make heads roll. We cheer him on, but asbestos is affecting our breath control. The less we know, the more they fabricate, the easier it is to sell souls.
There is a new price on freedom, so buy into it while supplies last. Changes need to be made. No more curbside baggage. 7 p.m. curfew. Racial profiling will continue with less bitching. We've unified over who to kill, so until I find more relevant scripture to quote, remember, our God is bigger, stronger, smarter, and much wealthier. So wave those flags with pride, especially the white part.
We're selling addictive 24-hour candlelight vigils in TVs. Freedom will be defended at the cost of civil liberties. The viewers are glued to television screens, stuck, cause lots of things seem too sick. I use opportunities to pluck heartstrings for theme music. I show you which culture to pump your fist at, which foot is right to kiss. We don't really know who the culprit is yet, but he looks like this. We know who the heroes are, they're not the xenophobes who act hard. We taught that dog to squat, how dare we do that shit in our own backyard? They happen to scar our financial state and char our landscape. Can you count how many times so far I ran back the same damn tape? While the cameraman creates news and shoves it down our throats on the West Bank with a 10-second clip put on constant loop to provoke US angst. So get your tanks and load your guns and hold your sons in a family huddle. Cause even if we win this tug of war and even the score, humanity struggles. There's a need of blood for what's been uncovered under the rubble. Some of them dug for answers in the mess, but the rest were looking for trouble. Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. Makeshift Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself at half-mast. It's the makeshift, the Patriot, the flag shop is out of stock. I hang myself. Don't wave your rights with your flags.
Channel. Looking for that beer, bro.